And here's a superstar that has all the tools to be one of the biggest. This business has ever seen.
I'm not ready to crown him as the next big thing just yet, but his performance in this match could sway me.
You're not the only person to be looking to convince tonight.
Fighting out of the opposite corner is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Michaels is aggressive, arrogant, and condescending, but he can also straight up go.
Oh, keep crying, haters. HBK represents a new generation of competitors. Michaels kicks your teeth down your throat and looks great doing it.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Michaels hooks it up. Teardrop suplex.
Classic HBK. This is how he steals the show.
Michaels in a familiar spot. We know what's next. Shawn Michaels, sweet chin music.
This belt tunnel for Silence.
Shawn Michaels wins. Shawn Michaels wins.
Here is your winner, the Heartbreak Kid.
Penta in action tonight, continue his mission to stake his claim here in WWE.
Yeah, and he's making sure to stake said claim one fractured shoulder at a time. If you're a Penta fan, just know that you're rooting for a very violent form of the Lucha style.
And when you're up against Penta, you're facing that style firsthand, so good luck.
Next up, we have Silence.
I'm going to keep this one quick. I have no... From the top, double stomp. Oh, my God.
Penta's really keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, Penta isn't giving any quarter. Penta with the Mexican Destroyer.
He's able to counter that.
Silence finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Yeah, Silence's survival instincts are taking over.
Penta cradles his opponent. There's the Penta driver.
Penta just closed the book on this one. And now Penta is playing to the crowd.
And the cover. And picks up a monumental victory.
Here is your winner, Penta!
This superstar is coming in with a lot of enthusiasm and energy right now.
But what's going to happen when the excitement wears off and he comes to realize he's in a fight against someone looking to take his head off?
All I can say is we've seen adrenaline take this superstar very far in the past.
And across the ring is a superstar at the absolute top of his game, Seth freaking Rollins. A truly impressive competitor who can rise to meet any challenge that comes his way.
I don't think anyone trains harder or more proficiently than Seth Rollins. He has shaped himself into one of the most elite in-ring talents we have ever seen. Beautiful takedown into the Achilles.
Oh, the pressure on the left knee. He's trying to fight it. He's trying to break out and does it. Here he comes.
Stop! Terrible position for Silence.
Oh.
Both arms hooked. Pedigree! Rollins looking to end it. Stop!
Rollins just turned the lights out. Cover!
That'll do it! The victory tonight!
Here is your winner, Seth.
I have to say, Silence is not a man of many words.
Cole, I think he'd rather have his fists do the talk.
Well, if Silence has been putting in the hours during practice, he should be golden.
But let's not forget about Theory, a guy who defines confidence the second he walks from backstage.
There is confidence and there is cockiness, Corey. Pretty sure for as much as Theory has the former, he manages to overcompensate with the latter. It's the reason why he's such a target here in WWE.
Goes into the corner.
And a well-timed counter.
Boom! The Gulak attack.
He dodges out of danger. Oh, man, targeting the leg. Got out of there at the perfect time.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Corey, how do you contend with any young superstar like Austin Theory? Someone who's...
Oh, this is one of the most incredible comebacks that I think I've ever witnessed. Very impressive. You're absolutely right, Michael Cole.
This is what you call stepping up in the moment.
Clothesline finds the mark.
Leaping into a blockbuster. Theory showing off there with that move.
Austin Theory about to take his opponent A-Town down.
This spells trouble for Silence.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
And Theory.
Oh, the ATM.
Will that clinch it for Theory?
Oh, man, this might be it.
2 count. And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
Here is your winner, Austin Theory.
Some have called this superstar a bit too intense. this, and as we can already see from the look in his eyes, there's a reason why.
In this business, intensity often breeds success, and he is well aware of that.
He's hoping that focus and drive really propel him to success.
But think about the things Seth Rollins can do in that ring. Think about his athleticism. Think about his agility. Think about his fearlessness.
Yeah, knock the attitude all you want, but there are very few superstars who can touch Rollins when he's in the zone. And I don't even think he's reached his peak yet.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Oh, my God. A moonsault. And Lance wasn't shown any mercy there.
Yeah, Rollins not allowing himself to be held down.
Oh, missed connection.
Rolling neck snap.
Seth Rollins, of course, is a superb athlete. Corey, how do you neutralize that aspect of Rollins' game?
The best strategy is to...
Looks there, putting around and a
pow, right in the kisser. Terrible position for Lance.
High-risk plans from Rollins.
If this lands, it's over.
oh, wait, what a Phoenix splash by Rollins.
There's two. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner.
Not too familiar with this one. What can you tell me about this guy, Corey?
From what I've seen so far, he's been pretty unremarkable, Cole. I'm not even sure how he ended up in WWE, to be honest with you.
Well, let's hope he uses this match to prove why he deserves to be here.
And Aleister Black across the way. No matter how much rage you see outwardly from Black, know that inside he's always eerily calm.
Yeah, and definitely intimidating, too.
Just putting their body in danger time and time again.
Left foot hospital, right foot graveyard. Terrible position for Lance.
And Lance.
Here it comes. Lights out if this connects. Bang! You come asking for a fight with the Dutch Destroyer, and you'll receive outcomes like we saw right there.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Uh-oh, here's the setup.
Black Mass.
Aleister just turned the lights out.
It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner.
Been a lot of buzz about AJ Styles on the independent circuit. Now it's time to see if he lives up to the hype.
Well, I can tell you firsthand, Styles is a serious competitor in the ring. He's been pushing the envelope on what can be done since he stepped into the ring. I guarantee that Styles is going to show us something we've never seen before.
I don't think I've ever heard you give anyone that kind of endorsement before. This should be interesting.
Yeah, but he's taking on a superstar with a mean streak a mile wide. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with this guy.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Arm wringer applied.
Down for a European arm breaker. He wastes no time
Styles is a surefire Hall of Famer. I imagine that has to be somewhat overwhelming in terms of trying to measure up against someone like that.
Absolutely it is, Cole, but you can't let that get to you in a matchup like this. Otherwise, you've already lost. You might not be able to out-wrestle him, but if you can outsmart Styles, you have a fighting chance.
This spells trouble for Silence.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. And this one could be moving to ringside.
Ooh, baseball slide.
And Silence is having trouble managing this onslaught.
Yeah, Styles isn't giving any quarter.
He answers right back. Able to prevent Styles' attack.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
And there's a good blow to the body. And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
Breaker! Connecting with the moonsault.
I don't know how much more damage can be done now.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
This is more than reckless abandon. This is showing a lack of all fear.
A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again. Boom! Phenomenal forearm. Does Styles finish the job here?
Springboard gets out of the way of that one. Arm wringer. Oh, how about a punch? AJ looking to get back in this.
But Styles still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
Styles on full display.
It looks like Silence is struggling right now.
And you can see that offense was aimed directly at his skull. Phenomenal blitz.
Styles with a head of steam toward the...
Watch out. A sky-high lowdown.
I have to say, I feel like we are just one move away from claiming a winner in this one.
One more move or one more misstep, either one can do it. I think we're gonna see it.
Steps through.
Styles clash. This spells trouble for Silence.
Styles with a pop-up and puts on the brakes. Styles clash. Has AJ delivered the exclamation?
What a match, and AJ Styles gets it done.
Here is your winner,
This is going to be a highly contentious match for the fans with John Cena in action tonight. We'll see how this plays out.
Well, some people just can't forgive Cena for turning his back on the whole WWE Universe. Sure, the fans made John Cena who he is today, but at what cost? Think about what Cena has endured for all these years.
Yeah, apparently massive success and being universally adored was very grueling and hard for Cena.
Next up, we have Silence.
I'm going to keep this one quick. I have nothing to say about Silence. I would rather let his actions speak louder than my words.
What is on your mind when you see your name on the marquee? Here's Cena. Driving into the canvas for the attitude adjustment.
Is that all Cena needs?
And it's John Cena looking for the win.
Here is your winner, John Cena.
Cody Rhodes, a nightmare of a competitor set for battle. Guys, I don't know if there's a more cunning superstar in all of WWE than Cody.
Dashing and dastardly, that's Cody's bread and butter. With a little smash mouth style to boot.
Oh, 100%. Don't take your eyes off Cody in this one.
Next up, we have Silence.
I'm going to keep this one quick. I have nothing to say about Silence. I would rather let his actions speak louder than my words.
And able to beat Silence to the punch.
Oh!
And just in time, he gets out there.
Cody Rhodes!
Oh my gosh! What a Cody cutter! Cody putting those in-ring skills to work.
He might just be stalling for time here.
Cody Rhodes lining it up. Rhodes has his opponent for crossroads.
Terrible position for Silence.
And cover now for the match. 2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the
And here we have a superstar who's been grinding his teeth at the Performance Center as of late.
Yeah, a consistent work ethic is what you're talking about, Michael. He's not someone who will rest on his laurels.
He never has been, and that dedication is what puts him in position to win tonight.
But let's turn our attention to the big fella in the ring, Shaquille O'Neal. A basketball legend who has decided he's got what it takes to dominate in the WWE, just like he did on the hardwood.
I'm already a believer. Shaq has a lot of physical gifts, but what truly set him apart from other centers was his mentality, his desire to win. When Shaq wants something, he gets it.
Shoulders down, this could be it.
Reverse the leverage, and
I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully, he has a strategy.
oh, ouch! He avoids the contact.
Catches the leg.
Countering each other again and again. Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
Look at Shaq. Look at the size of him. Choke slam.
Shaq turned his lights off.
Ooh! Escapes out of that attack.
Oh, uncorked a big punch. Piercing strike. Ooh.
I don't think this is gonna end well. All the way up. Knife powerbomb.
The big man Shaq measuring his opponent. Lift him up and choke slam.
This spells trouble.